What's up guys, it's Lord Botha here with another video, and to say that Assassin's Creed Shadows has had a lot of negative press would be like saying that the Titanic had a minor accident. Every single article that comes out about this game from Ubisoft seems to be about some new controversy or disaster or delay that's hit the game, and it's terrible for them because this is a game that has to work for them financially. And it just doesn't seem like it's going to do it. And now we're getting even more scary news about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Because this comes to us from Insider Gaming, and it states half of Assassin's Creed Shadows devs have never built a game before. The article states, "We've witnessed a lot of turmoil surrounding the development of Assassin's Creed Shadows, with delays and controversies marring the title before its release. It appears Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be the first game for a number of game developers at Ubisoft. While it's a common practice to bring in new talent regularly and keep the old-timers on their toes, it would seem much of the team behind Shadows is completely green behind the ears." In an appearance at the External Development Summit 2024, Assassin's Creed executive producer Mark Alexis Cote said, "One of the things that I've noticed since the pandemic is that we have a lot of juniors in our teams. Probably half the team that's building Assassin's Creed is building a game for the first time." And I know the spin that he's trying to put on that is, oh, we have all these new, youthful, energetic people with their brand new ideas helping innovate the industry and etc., etc. When in reality, it's clear from the product that's being put out, these junior team members don't know what they're actually doing, and it's actually harming the product. Listen, I worked in the restaurant and retail industry for about 15 years total. If I went to any of those businesses and worked there, and you told me that half the crew I was getting as a manager were completely new people, I would be absolutely terrified. Because the truth is, they're just not going to know how to handle themselves or exactly what to do, even if they have proper training at the company. And even if these developers have a degree and they've received proper training on what to do to develop a game, they're still not going to know the ins and outs and tricks of everything to make things work and be efficient and actually create an experience that gamers will enjoy fully. And even if a quarter of them were absolute savants at being developers and they just knew how to do everything perfectly, that still means that 25% of them, a quarter of the workforce on this game, doesn't exactly know what they're doing because they're so freaking new. And it'd be one thing if you told me that half the people at a very small indie developer or even a AA developer were completely new people that didn't know how to build a game, or it was the first game that they had ever worked on to build. But to tell me that a AAA gaming studio is having a game built by half absolutely new people, especially a game that has to work financially for the company to be successful still, is absolutely ludicrous to me. By the way, if we see that the next Far Cry game that's slated to come out from Ubisoft also has about half new people as well, that speaks to a whole different problem, which is that Ubisoft has a high turnover rate problem. And when you have a high turnover rate of employees at any business, that doesn't typically tell people that your business is very healthy, especially investors. Personally, I just don't see how Assassin's Creed Shadows is ever going to be anything close to successful. No matter when they delay it to, no matter how much work they put into the game, because the game looks like it has to be rebuilt from the bottom up. It has to be torn down from the studs, from the very ideas and concepts of the game, and completely rebuilt. Probably because half the people building it the first time didn't know what they were doing because it was the first game that they've ever worked on. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go and leave them in the comments. If you like this video, go and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, appreciate you watching all of it, and we'll talk to you again later.